Hello, welcome back. Last time I seem to have escaped the first group of islands by surprise. Monsters now sleeping in the new place I arrived at. Alright, ready for adventure. I can't return because I have nothing to push off here. Okay, so rafts are now a mechanic. I can kick stones, I can kick trees. Kicking that tree that way does nothing for me. Can I kick off with a log? Well, I can log roll like that. Nothing really happens. Okay, the camera's shifting in a subtle way as I go over here, making it look like that building thing moves. So if I do that, what am I doing here? There's another tree, sure, but how would that help me? Ah, I can make a raft and then kick off with it. I see. All right, so all about the rafts here, huh? So a lot of one-way sorts of things going on, huh? Okay, so to make a... let's see. The raft definitely needs to end up there. However, I seem to have a problem no matter which way I push this. Well, that gets me here at least, and that's sufficient. Okay, that's all it takes. Great. Aha, this is two-way. Neat. I found an exhibition. What the heck is this? Human storage rack. The hooked protrusions on this wall suggest it performed a similar function to the familiar human coat rack, but instead of collecting coats, it allowed users to store multiple humans without them getting crumpled or wrinkled. Okay, so not human storage rack. Human storage rack. Huh. Alright, so just ways off this island like that. Now... there really are no other meaningful possibilities other than maybe if I had another way to this island doing this could result in something. But for now, this makes the most sense. There's definitely going to be some kind of extra meta-puzzling here with... okay, I can do that. Got it. With resetting and... changing the state of things. Inflatable flamingo. Not much is known about how this species of buoyant plastic waterfowl evolved in England land. Our best guess is that traditional feathered flamingos got fed up with standing on one leg and decided to adopt extreme flotation techniques instead. Sure. Okay then. So I can go back with that raft. I really want to go to the right because that's the only place I can pretty much go, right? Done. Found monster post. Great, so I can return to the first group of islands if I want, right? Yes. How do I... okay, so I guess the one that's jumping is the one that's selected. There's something... it's like a little top of something in the clouds there, just poking through. I don't specifically need to go back here right now. Okay, and that chained on to all this stuff. Anyway, so there is more to see at the beginning, but I'm cool with just going forward right now. Might make more sense to do a second pass when I understand the mechanics better. Okay, am I accomplishing anything with these moves? I guess I want to raft here. That's what it looks like to me, however, I can't. Not from this state. You kick that rock. Yeah, not from this state either. I mean, I don't necessarily have to raft if I could just push to the right from here. Okay. What are my options? That's not really meaningful as an option. Doesn't do anything good for me, so it's just this for chopping that down. And then there's really only one move I can make here. Here I could push north, and maybe that's the way to go. I think it is. Okay, got it. That's what I was missing. Just look at the possibility space, and the one I haven't explored is probably the one I need. Okay. Loose change. Whoa. This trove of cash was excavated from the velvety nooks and crannies of the seating at the Phoenix Movie Palace when the theater was refurbished in 2042. The total value of the coins at that time was just enough to cover the cost of 2 standard off-peak cinema tickets and a small popcorn. All right. Some serious inflation going on. Sure. Okay, well, I guess I'm going this way. Where does this take me? Ah, to that thing. I was wondering about you. It's a giant ring. Cup of coffee? Oh, I can actually drink it. This isn't an exhibition. This is a place to have a drink. I guess there's a mouth hidden in there somewhere. Or maybe he just poured it down his front. That sounds actually about like, based on what I know of this world, how a monster would understand humans enjoying coffee. They pour it down their front, somewhere in the upper half. Alright, well. I drank something. Some kind of liquid at least. Whoa, big tree! Okay, that didn't have a cool bird in it. But it was a cool bird type tree. Okay, so we got giant logs now. So what would... Alright, yeah, so too long. This still doesn't let me... Well, it doesn't even let me jump onto it. Alright, well I can bridge over here, sure. And see this leech-powered pen. Before humans harnessed the power of steam, they tried to harness the power of leeches. You know, a logical progression like that. Instead of traditional cartridges, this leech-powered pen used leeches fed on blood-flavored ink. Ew. Alright, so if half a tree goes in the water, well, nothing really happens. If that happens, I can probably make a mega raft out of this. If I can get 2 together, in theory. What I probably actually want to do is put it in the water there. Oh, okay, so those don't go end over end, of course. Still can probably make a mega raft, maybe right here. Not quite like that. Alright, well, okay, that's accomplished nothing, but this will accomplish something. Oops, no it won't, not until now. Alright, yeah, these logs are starting to feel pretty sausagey. Okay, so that can just do this just fine. However, I'm seeing 2 different ways to traverse this. Okay, this is clearly a split path, so I can do this. Can I? No, I can't, because pushing that left will not accomplish anything. No, I still can't quite go north from there. Alright, it looked like it. But I can do this. What's that? Inflatable flamingo egg, unverified. This curious aerated egg is now thought to be part of the inflatable flamingo's reproductive cycle. The parent birds probably took turns encircling the egg with their rubber ring bodies, thus protecting and incubating it until an inflatable chick emerged. Alright then. Can I make a mega raft here? Not quite. I want to, though. Okay, right, so no putting big trees back on their stumps. Alright, guess what it wants me to do mostly is this. And what do you want? Looks like probably not that. Well, maybe I could make something happen from here. Like that, not quite. Nope. Well, I'm in the water now. Well, don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm trying to get to the monster post over there. This is no good unless kicking a stone on a log does something. It doesn't. Rolling a log there does nothing. Alright. So which option am I missing here? That's not anything meaningful. I can push from there. That's actually good to know. I don't have to be able to walk into the space that I'm pushing. Oh wait, I see something that I can do that I haven't tried yet. Put this here, jump onto it, jump there. There we go. That's helpful. No, it's not. It could be eventually, though. Maybe here. There we go. Lighthouse. At first glance, this appears to be a lighthouse. In fact, it is the Elysium, or lure, of a giant anglerfish. These predators outpace their subaquatic food supply and learn to prey on human sailors by dangling their pulsing lure above the water. Alright then. This kind of reminds me of the Trashopedia, if you remember from Donut County. Something similar about the way the two were written. I see food there. Okay, so regular sized tree. Haven't seen one of those in a while. This just gets me here. Okay, so is this going to be my intro to bringing a tree to another island from where I am or something? A cream tea. Arguments over whether cream or jam should be applied to a scone first escalated during the 2500s. Tensions culminated in the cream tea conflicts, 2576 to 2578, when Devonian and Cornish zealots waged mid-afternoon warfare on a gingham battlefield. So we're way in the future here. There's like 2040 something in a date, but like we're much farther ahead than that. Okay, so that remains traversable. Mega rafts! Mega rafts! Mega rafts! Mega rafts! Mega rafts! Okay, it was less exciting than I expected. But it is a... Well, now this does mean that I can have a push-off point and a disembarking point on the same side of me. I can't move while I'm rafting, by the way. Okay, well, I just kind of went there. There was more to see there, but I mean, that's just going to be the state of this game for a while, I think. Unread books. To ease their collective angst, humans held an I want to be the kind of person who reads this, but it turns out I'm not and I feel bad book amnesty in 2025. The move freed up 9.38 square kilometers of bedside table surface space. Oh, man. I, too, have a whole shelf full of books that I feel like I'd like to read someday, but it just never happens. Laundry storage rack. Sure. This peculiarly ornate laundry rack features a surprising number of moving parts. Once or twice per year, a human would clear away the clothing and sit on the contraption, oh, I get it, pedaling furiously. Presumably this reactivated the rack's storage power, as laundry would soon start to reappear. Alright. Okay, so... I can see that there's a place down there. And I think I want in on it. I can easily just do this, perhaps too easily. Anytime anything seems that straightforward, I'm suspicious, but it doesn't look like there are a lot of other options for that. It's not too helpful to do this, is it? I think not. Then again, what else can I really do with this? I can do that and have the same problem with the other one. Ah, but maybe that's just there to allow me to get this here. So one or the other can position itself there. Jammy biscuits. Of all the preserved human snacks we have unearthed, monster experts are fondest of jammy biscuits. Apparently they love the aesthetic of ruby red jam against golden shortbread and stress that experts have not been nibbling the exhibits. Alright. That seems like it accomplishes nothing. This gives me a thing I can push against. Yeah, alright, so this might just be the logs used as obstacles part of the chapter. That pushes it over. Of course it does. There's something way over there. Too far away for the amount of wood I have. There's something down here, however, that clearly can be rafted to. Well, it can be rafted from, but I don't think I can actually raft to it because I'd need something in this position to push off of, which maybe I could make out of a log, but then... Oh, hold on. This makes something interesting here. Potential to reset. Leave this there because it wasn't doing anything productive there. Oh boy, I am now kind of wishing I could see the island ownership of a particular log. I guess it's clear enough here because in the reset position both of those trees are up. Okay, but like what would this even allow me to do? Make a raft somewhere or something? I don't know. Maybe I didn't want to do that. I don't see any other places I can meaningfully reach though with 2 logs. And there wasn't any potential to bring things together there. I don't know. That one, I'm sure it means something, but it doesn't mean anything to me yet. Monster post. Alright, so I guess we got basically World 1 here, from there to there. World 2 here, which I rafted off of. My raft came back. No, my raft... Wait, what happened here? So I rafted to... Oh, I went right past that, didn't I? Yeah, this was World 2, and I'm back on it. Wait, what? No. That's to mail myself to... I don't know. This map's a little confusing. In this phase of the game, I'm happy to just go wherever and do whatever, and I'll unravel all the mysteries of life later. Sugar flakes. A very stern-looking human on it. Let's see. How's this going to happen? It's currently unclear to me. I guess that has a stop there. Which seems like it accomplishes nothing for me. I wonder what happens if I try to bond a little log and a big log. Maybe they just make a raft with an extra piece sticking out that, like, would collide with stuff. What am I doing here? So once a big tree is down, with the tools I know about now, there will never be any reorienting it. It's definitely going to be horizontal if I push it horizontally. Little trees... work differently. Still kind of not sure what I'm doing, though. Like, what can I accomplish? That doesn't mean anything. Oh, that reset me here because I was closer to that island than this one. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So I reset this. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, all of this really seems to accomplish nothing. Am I just at a dead end? Do I need to go another way? Alright, so, possibility space. 4 ways I can chop this tree. That way leads to being able to push to the right. And then no more interactions with that log that do anything are possible as far as I can see. Can't really push to the left. Even after that's down, even if that log weren't there, the stump would stop it. So if I push left, no interactions are... Oh, there we go. That's the one I was missing. Still doesn't help, but maybe if I had first done the... No, how would that work? Ah, but what if there's just... Okay. So now, hold on. Might have something here. What does this do? Oh, it rolls right over it. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! A lot of stuff happened there. Alright, so it slices if I make a raft out of it. This doesn't seem helpful, but it's good to know. I'd like to put you here. At least I think that's what I want. That way I could push this down and, well, just push it to the right directly. Like, I'm trying to get a big log there. I don't think I'll be getting a little log here, but maybe those are like two different ways to solve this island. So if they're both down at once, oops. It really doesn't feel like this has opened up any new possibilities for me. Well, no, here's one. Here's one that at least lets me traverse to here. Alright, that's the start of something. Baron Bonbons, Sugar Flakes. Baron Bonbons was a short-lived breakfast cereal. Its popularity was attributed to a combination of super dense sugar and 57 highly different, unstable, and very experimental food colorings. After a particularly bloody intervention by a consumer watchdog, it was given a new recipe and rebranded as Fiber Flakes for sensible children. Okay. Alright, so there are two trees here and nowhere obvious to go. One tree gets me a way back, maybe. And the other one joins this puzzle for useful interactions with it? Maybe? I don't feel like either one does either of those things yet. So if I ever want to push a log end over end, I need something to bump it against that's beyond the tree. Like, that's just a universal principle of this. Because it has to roll the second move. Yeah, to get a log away from a tree, it must roll. I cannot just push it end over end. Rolling is the only way. That's not what I wanted to do, is it? I mean, neither is any of this. This doesn't help anybody. And put a raft there? Sure. Oh boy, how exciting. Huh. Yep, still don't know what I'm doing. Actually, what specific reason do I have for interacting with these trees anyway? Make a raft there. Maybe that's my goal. That looks like a reasonable way to go. And it looks like it might even be attainable. Does it? Maybe. So I guess I hadn't done this move yet. This'll push that over. And that's enough for me to do this. Okay, great. Right. Just kind of island hopping here. Got another monster post. I think I'll just assume that if I've seen that I can use it. Oh, but there's nothing to do here. Okay. Oh wait, yes there is. I somehow missed that tree. Just could not see it. Yeah, okay, so from here it looks like north is the only way. I'm very unsure about all of these things that I say. A lot of things I'm saying may be false. That's fine, I'll come back to them later. Birdbath Deluxe. Englandland gardens were rarely large enough to support swimming pools, so humans had to content themselves with providing bathing facilities for birds. The national sport of one-upping one's neighbors meant the humble bird bath soon evolved into a luxurious spa-type facility, complete with towels and fluffy robes. Okay. So, there is a little bit of uncertainty in how much of this is monsters misunderstanding how humans do things, which is most of it, but also we're way in the future. So human habits have actually changed by now. Like, some parts of this may be partially actually accurate. Well, I'd say true, but, you know, canon to the human world here. What a weird way to look at a fictional world. It's kind of neat. There's like multiple layers of uncertainty here. Well, I got there. So as far as things that are tracked in this game, it's like islands visited and exhibitions visited. So 52 islands, 21 exhibitions, I guess. I can't make heads or tails of that thing. Oh, it might be like little worms feeding on a puddle of ketchup or something? It could be. Okay, so once again, what am I doing? I guess I want to go west. And I see one way to... Oh, no, I don't, because I can't chop this from the west. I wanted to plunk it there and then do, you know, this move. There was nothing else to do from here as far as I could tell. Unless it's possible to get a log over there? It's not unless... Well, mostly it's just not. As far as I can see, there might be a way. Okay, so what am I doing? So I've been up here. That just takes one move to get to. Guess I'm looking for a way to make this possible. Which I've not quite done. Oh yeah, I have. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes the answer is very simple. Leech-powered stain remover. Cleaning was an experimental area of leech tech. This stain removal system let humans hire specialist leeches to suck up spillages. Leeches proved effective, but rowdy, on red wine and nail varnish, but refused ketchup, too sweet, and instant coffee. Undrinkable swill. Alright, so it wasn't ketchup, it's a different red liquid. Alright. Too sweet. That is not normally an attribute I'd think of in ketchup. I think of it as more tangy. I mean, it has sugar in it, sure, but not that much. Okay, so once again, what am I doing? This forces me to chop one way or the other. That chop seems useless because it puts it in a corner. That chop also doesn't seem great because it forces me to do this. But maybe this is like half of a raft. And I can bring the other half from somewhere somehow. There's no way I could reorient the thing. I can't jump onto a rock or anything. I can't kick a rock from on top of a log. Okay, so now hang on. There's another tree here. I can, of course, do this set of moves to get maybe something done. Not quite, not from here. So this is just short of being able to push that north, because I can't go around the exhibit unless I have a bridge from the south. So if I could go the long way around, then I could have something going here. Okay. So I want to be able to go the long way around, alright. Okay, sure. Well, I haven't even attempted to do this, have I? Alright, my attempt failed. Would it succeed if I did it this way? Yes, I believe so. So now I just got a bridge to the north. There's also stuff way to the south. That's at least a 3 wide gap, I think. So I'm just trying to go north. Yeah, but there's a rock here. Okay, so to deal with the rock, then I just want 2 dudes there. Alright, well, that's done. Okay, so now that I can get there, here comes the first little hint of meta-puzzling. Well, the first little hint! No. The first time I'm actually able to use it to my advantage. This is like the 20th little hint of meta-puzzling. What's this? This is an island of nothing. Oh, this is a raft location. Got it. Okay. Gotta watch for those stones suspiciously close to... the water. Okay, none of these are accomplishing what I want. This is the closest to doing something good. However, it still doesn't seem to. I can extract that. I don't think it's useful to do so, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. Oh, it could be because it gives the barrier for that. Here we go. That could be something. Not convinced yet that it is, but maybe sometime it could be. Because now what am I going to do with this? Oh, this, of course. Sure. Okay. Yeah, that all worked itself out. Yeah, like usually once I see one trick on an island, there isn't like any other second big trick to find before I can actually solve it. I just need to figure out how to apply that one trick I saw. I guess. At least at this point in the game. I imagine it'll get harder. Alright, new monster post. Okay, so I visited a lot of islands today. I don't know how... if I can, like, imagine a clean world boundary. Like, am I still in the same world here as this? Are there worlds? Like, these two archipelagos are clearly separated. Probably. But, I mean, there could be islands in between here with, like, 3 wide bridges. I can make some fancy way to get to them. I guess I can go by, like, ground color. Yeah, this is a little bit of a darker green than this. So that's world 1, let's say. This is world 3-ish. This is world 2. And yeah, that ground color is different. That's part of another world. World 4. World 5. It's very slightly redder. Might be darker, but I can't tell just looking at the one. There's a roller coaster there. Huh. Alright then. So anyway, world maybe 5-ish? I don't know. Anyway, I'm here, and I'll see you next time to cut down this tree.